We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello, good morning, friends. Myself, Dr. Hitesh R. Ashani, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, VVP Engineering College, Rajkot. Welcome you all in this new lecture of plane table surveying. In this lecture, we are going to discuss 3 methods of plane table surveying. So let us start. To carry out the operations under different field conditions, different methods of plane table surveying have been developed. So basically there are 4 methods of plane table surveying to perform in the field. Number 1, method of radiation. Number 2, method of intersection. Number 3, method of traversing. Number 4, the method of resection. Out of these 4 methods, we are going to discuss first 3 methods in this lecture. First is the radiation method of plane table surveying. In the radiation method of plane table surveying, the direction of the objects or points to be located are obtained by drawing the radial lines along the fiducial edge of the LEDAD after getting the objects or points bisected along the line of sight of the LEDAD. The horizontal distances are then measured and scaled off on the corresponding radial lines to mark their positions on the drawing sheet. This radiation method is used when the survey work is comparatively small and all the points are visible from one single station of the plane table. We have to use this radiation method. Now let us discuss this method in detail. You can see this figure of plane table surveying. Point P is to be selected in such a way that all the other points A, B, C, D and E are visible from station P. First we have to set the ground station capital P so that all the other stations A, B, C, D, E are visible from the single station. That is the condition of plane table surveying, radiation method of plane table surveying basically. Then after setting the plane table, we have to perform the various operations of the plane table, fixing of the plane table, centering of the plane table, leveling of the plane table, and then marking the north direction on the right hand side top corner of the plane table by using the through compass. After the centering process, you will get the location of the ground station capital P on the drawing sheet as a small p. So this capital P is located here on the drawing sheet of the plane table as a small p. So locate the instrument station P on the drawing sheet by using the plumb fork such that small p on the drawing sheet is exactly over the ground P, as I have discussed in the previous point. Then at first, by putting the LEDAD touching the paper station small p. Now we have to keep the LED on this drawing sheet, and LED is exactly touching the paper station small p on the drawing sheet, and we have to bisect the ranging rod A, looking through the eye vein and object vein. After bisecting the ranging rod A line is drawn along the fiducial edge of the LED on the drawing sheet. So we will get this dotted line on the drawing sheet. After bisection of this ranging rod by means of LED touching the station P, we will get this dotted line. Now we can say that this ground station A will come on this dotted line only as a small a. So how to find the location of ground station capital A on this line as a small a? So we have to measure the ground distance between instrument station P and the object A. Means we have to measure the distance capital PA by means of tap. After measuring the distance PA on the ground, the measurements need to be put on a paper to a suitable scale. Means suppose ground distance P to A is 15 meter and scale we have used is 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter to draw the drawing on the plain sheet. So the paper distance small p and small a will be 15 centimeter. So from this point, this is the ground, this is the paper station small p. So by using the scale, we have to take the 15 centimeter point on this line, and that will give the location of the small a on the drawing sheet. So this is my, you can see in this figure, this is my paper station P, and a dotted line from P to 15 centimeter. For example, I am taking this one. We will get the location of the small a on the drawing sheet. So we are able to transfer the capital A as a small a on the drawing sheet by drawing the radial lines from station P. Now measure the distance of each stations from P. That is PB, PC, PD and PE, and plot them to a suitable scale on the drawing sheet as small PB, small PC, small PD and small PE. Then points A, B, C, D and E are joined on the drawing sheet as shown in the figure to get the plan of the given area. So in this way, we have to perform the radiation method. Now let us discuss the second method, method of intersection or intersection method. In intersection method of plane table surveying, the objects or points to be located are obtained at the points of intersection of the radial lines drawn from the two different stations. Intersection method is used when the distance between the station and the object is large and cannot be measured directly with the help of the chain or tape. In hilly areas, we have to use this method of plane table surveying, and for the small scale survey work, we have to use this method of plane table surveying. Now let us discuss the intersection method. To perform this method, suppose A and B in the figure, A and B are my object which are located on the opposite side of the river, and O1 and O2, this is my O1 station, here is my O2 stations. These are the two stations with respect to which we are going to find the location of capital A and capital B on the drawing sheet as a small a and small b. So let us see, we have to select the station O1 and O2 so that the points to be located means from O1 and O2 points to be located are A and B on paper are easily visible. From O1 A and B is visible, from O2 A and B is visible. That is the thing. The plane table is centered. First, we have to set up the plane table on ground station capital O1. We have to perform all the operations of fixing of plane table, centering of plane table, leveling of plane table, and marking the north direction on the right hand side top corner of the plane table. After performing all the operations at station O1 and then after orientation at station O2, means after that, okay, after doing the operation of centering, capital O1 will be available on the drawing sheet as a small O1. You have to keep the LED touching the small O1 and you have to bisect the ranging rod of the object O2. Once the ranging rod O2 is bisected, you have to draw a line along the fiducial edge of the LED. Then capital distance O1 and O2 of the ground is measured by means of tape and it is converted to a suitable scale to get the location of the small O2 on the drawing sheet at station O1. Means when you are at station O1, you will get the station O1 and O2. Means line O1, O2 on the drawing sheet. A plotted line O1, O2, which is known as the base line on the paper. Now from station O1, we have to bisect. Now keeping the LED touching the station O1, we have to bisect the object A. After bisecting, we have to draw a line along the fiducial edge of the LED, so you will get this line. Then again keeping the LED at station O1, we have to bisect the station B. After bisecting the station B, we have to draw a line along the fiducial edge of the line, fiducial edge of the LED, so you will get this line on the drawing sheet. So from O1, you will get this line for station A, you will get this line from station B. After this, we have to shift the plane table from station O1 to station O2 and we have to perform the operation of fixing of plane table, centering of plane table so that small O2 comes exactly over the capital station O2 of the ground. Then we have to perform the operation of leveling and we have to perform the operation of bisection. After the intersection orientation by the method of backsighting or by the method of through compass. The intersection, now we have to keep the LED touching at station O2 and we have to bisect the object A. When the object A is bisected, we have to draw a line along the fiducial edge of the LED, so you will get this line. So this line O to capital A will intersect the line O1 to capital A, which is drawn previously from the station A. So intersection of O1 to capital A and O2 to capital A will give the location of the object A as a small a on the drawing sheet. Same way, keeping the LED touching the station O2, bisect the object B. After bisection, draw the line along the fiducial edge of the LED that will intersect the previously drawn line from station O1, that is O1 towards capital B, means this line. So this O2B will intersect this line O1B, and that intersection will give the location of the object capital B on the drawing sheet as a small b. So in this way, okay, when the distance from O1 to A and B and O2 to A and B are not measurable, we can use this method of intersection. Now, third method is method of traversing. This method of plane table surveying is used to plot a traverse in case stations have not been previously plotted by some other methods. In these methods, traverse stations are first selected. The stations are plotted by the method of radiation by taking backside on the previous station and a foresight on the following station. Here, distances are generally measured by tachymetric method and surveying work has to be performed with great accuracy or great care. This is the figure of method of traversing. Now let us discuss the method of traversing. Let us consider the stations P, Q, R and S which are to be plotted by the method of traversing on the drawing sheet as a small p, small q, small r and small s. Stations are to be chosen in such a way that adjoining stations are visible. Means from, suppose you are on station P, so you have to select the Q and S in such a way that from P, Q is visible and S is visible. Same way for station Q, P must be visible and R must be visible, and same for station R and S. First, the plane table is to be set at station P and we have to perform all the operations and we have to plot capital P as a small p on the drawing sheet. With the LED pivoted at small p, we have to bisect the ground station Q and ground station Q first. We have to draw a line along the fiducial edge. So we will get this line. Then again keeping the LED at station P at small p, bisect the ranging road towards station C. After bisection, draw a line along the fiducial edge of the LED. Now, we have to measure the distance capital PQ and capital PS on the ground by using the measuring tape and plotted on the respective rays as a small PQ and small QS. Now, after this process on station P, you will get the location of station Q and station S on the drawing sheet as a small q and small s. Then we have to shift the plane table from capital station P to next station capital O. Then we have to perform all the operations of fixing, centering, leveling and orientation of the plane table with the LED pivoted or touching at small station Q. Ranging road R is bisected off the ground. After the perfect bisection, surveyor will draw a line along the fiducial edge of the LED and distance capital QR on the ground is measured and plotted on the drawing sheet as a small QR. So in this way, table is shifted. After doing this thing, table is shifted to station R. And again, we have to perform the operation of centering, leveling, focusing, and orientation. And keeping the LED at station R, we have to bisect the ranging road of station S. and draw a line along the fiducial edge of the LED. Then we have to measure the capital distance RS on the ground, and that is to be plotted on the drawing sheet as a small RS at station Q. Then in this way, plane table is shifted to station R and S, and corresponding rays are drawn to obtain the plotting of the towers P, Q, R and S. Thank you very much.